Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Color Me Bad Lynn, back to share 3 male scents from, yep, you guessed it, Rainbow Shops, or rainbowshops.com if you prefer to shop online. But before we get into that, I want to welcome you to my channel. Glad to have you, happy to meet your acquaintance. If you're not familiar with who I am Color Me Bad Lynn. And on my channel, we talk mainly about beauty, all things beauty. The fragrances that are in my collection, those that are on my wish list, natural skincare, a little bit about makeup, hair, real and not. We'll talk about love, relationships, romance, a little bit about dating, family issues, and faith, most importantly. So if any of those subjects or topics interest you, please continue to watch. Yeah, so let's get into it. No need to waste any time. Again, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you have seen any of my other videos. Let's get into it. I think today I have 3 scents. Yep, I have 3 scents that I am sharing with you guys. I have yet to smell these. These are the label of male fragrances. Of course, anyone that wants to wear them absolutely can. If there's something really good in this bunch, I may end up keeping it myself. Yeah, that part. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so in no particular order, the first one we want to share is Magic Code. It's funny I picked this one up. Of course, you probably have already guessed this is probably a dupe for Armani Code for men. It doesn't have a sticker on it. I've shared before, and if you're familiar with their fragrances, sometimes they have stickers on them and they show that they are inspired by, or they will say this fragrance is not in affiliation with, and it will share the name of the company, so on and so forth. It doesn't, but it's called Magic Code, and it kind of gives you that Armani Code vibe, so it's probably what it's going for. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's in the box, right? I'm interested to find out. I have found that the men fragrances at Rainbow actually smell a lot better than the women's. I found a lot of good scents for gentlemen. All right, so let's find out what we got going on here, and I'll be able to tell you in just a minute what I think. Again, this one is called Magic Code. These colognes and fragrances again are 3 for $10, and they are $4.99. So we're gonna start off with a presentation, you guys. I really like the bottle. This is this is definitely a dupe for Armani Code for men. I'll bring it in a little bit closer. Okay, this is a nice bottle. I like the little fade out on it. So because I don't want to, and I don't even know what I did with my spray out, so I'm going to have to go ahead and use, I don't know what I did with my cards, so I'm going to have to use my hand to see what these smell like. Okay, very woodsy. This is sexy. It's got a little sweetness to it. Hold up now, wait a minute, hold it now. Hold it, hold it, hold it. If you guys don't already know, I love men colognes more than I like women colognes. And this kind of, you know, it's working. This smells good, you guys. I don't know how long this will last or whatever the case may be. But the first spray out, this is sexy. Do you hear me? They got this one right, Magic Code. So this is a duplicate for Armani Code for men. This is so good. It's got a little bit of a mintiness to it. It's soft, spicy. You can kind of taste it almost. It's got like a little bit of a, I would say maybe not a pink pepper note in it, but it's got a little bit of a pepper note in it. It's really cool. It's aquatic. It's kind of along the lines of an aftershave vibe, but it's not an aftershave scent. It's a little bit step above that, but it smells really, really good. Like really, really good. So far, so good for a magic code. This is a scent that you can find at Rainbow Shops. $4.99, or you can get 3 for $10. Next on the list is Guest. Not Guest, but Guest. G-U-E-S-T. I'm going to put my glasses on because they got some little bitty words on here. And that gold writing, you can barely see. So let me see what's going on with it. Okay, this is Guest Supreme. And this is the box. So I automatically thought to myself, this is probably a duplicate for Guest. Not Guest. This is Guest. Guest for men. So let's check it out and see what we got in the box. If you guys have tried any of these colognes or fragrances, let me know down in the comments and tell me what you think about them. My opinion is not law. I'm just sharing with you what I think about it. But that first one, my God, from Glory. I'm telling you right now. Won't be no shrimp and grits going on that breakfast plate. None whatsoever, baby. You're gonna burn up a whole breakfast. Utter chaos. Oh my God. Tear the whole club up. The kids must go outside to play. This one is Guest Supreme. All of them. Backyard action. Whether they got on clothes or not. Everybody out. Oh my God. Okay. This one is Guest Supreme. So I like the bottle. It is a duplicate for a Guest fragrance. They named it Guest. So they really got close to this one, didn't they? So we're going to find out what it smells like. First, I got to figure out how to take the top off of it. And we'll spray this side of the back of my hand and I'll be able to tell you guys what it smells like. You know, sometimes you just have to speak on it. You have to speak on it. You got to speak on it. You got to talk about it and say what is going on with the situation. I can tell you right now, this smells good. Telling you right now. Rainbow is cutting up. Rainbow is cutting up, y'all. Better go over there to Rainbow and get you some of them good old, throw these little sprays in your gym bag. I'm telling you right now. This will have to simmer down for me, but this is really nice. It almost smells like the first one, but a little bit louder for a gentleman who likes a more of a louder. It's a little bit more heavier on the alcohol note. But that first one really impressed me. It's turning into something else, though. I always like to allow my colognes and fragrances and scents to simmer down because that's how you can really tell if you really like them. And I can tell you right off the bat, the first one that we tried, which was Magic Code, which is a duplicate for Armani Code, has got some lavender thing going on with it. It's changing up on me a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. This one is different. I like it. I'm not in love with it, but I do like it. It's a really nice scent. It does have the vibe of Guest fragrances. When you first spray Guest fragrances out, they're really strong. A lot of alcohol in them. Very striking, sometimes off-putting. And then as they calm down, they turn into something really gorgeous. Every Guest fragrance that I have in my collection kind of does that. And that's what this one is doing. But this is really nice. It smells like something I actually have in my collection. It kind of smells like Guest Seductive to me. And that's probably what this is a duplicate for, but Guest Seductive for men. So that's probably why they called it Guest Supreme. It's probably a dupe for that. Because that's what this smells like. And this actually has a really, really good scent to it. So thumbs up for Guest Supreme. You can find this fragrance at Rainbow Shops. All right. Then we got one more. This one I saved for last because I thought when I saw this box, I thought this probably smells really, really good. So let's see what's happening. This one is CEO Red. Looks serious, doesn't it? Exactly. That's why I picked it. It looked real serious. We like serious. This is serious. All right, so let's open up the bag. Let's open up the box. And I do have a little rainbow bag to put all my trash in. All right, let's see what we got in here, guys. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, this is cute. Okay. So it kind of looks like a diesel fragrance almost with the little... This is really nice for a young gentleman who has a little fragrance collection, likes to smell good, not quite old enough to have 50, 90 to $300 bottle colognes on their tray. But this is really, really nice. Let me check it out. I'm thinking I'm going to like this one, y'all. I don't know. It looks a little, you know, look like I might like it a little bit. Let's see what happens. I'm going to spray this on both sides. We're going to see what side catch the scent. We're going to see what side catch the scent best. Okay. It's very green. Very green, but it's a good green. It smells like it's got a little bit of a pine note in it. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. I like this. This is really nice. It's giving me thoughts, like it's making my brain work. I hope I didn't mess up the cap to it. Yeah, I like this. This is good. It's got a really nice, like, it's really good. It's a little lactonic, a little bit creamy. It smells like it may dry down a little powdery. It's a little bit aquatic, but it's heavy enough to wear in cooler months. This is good. Oh my good Lord. CEO Red. This one is good, like really good. Let me spray. Let me see what's cracking. Let me see it. I gotta get with this one. This is really beautiful. Like, this is a beautiful scent. It's making me think, though. It's got my brain, you know, my juices flowing. I'm thinking of all kinds of things. Some of them I can't say. That's what colognes and scents do for you. They have different notes in them, and they make your brain work, and they trigger you, and they remind you of things, and they make you, you know. No bah humbug over here. This smells really, really good, you guys. I'm trying to think of what this smells like, what this reminds me. At first, I was thinking Ralph Lauren kind of vibe, you know, like Polo Red. No, it's a little bit better than this, a little step above that. Then I was thinking Tommy Bahama. Then I was thinking Aramis. You know, Aramis has really nice incognito sexy scents. Okay. This does smell like an Aramis fragrance. It's got the vibe of an Aramis cologne. Back in the 80s and the 90s, that's when they came out with some of their most beautiful colognes and fragrances. There's a fragrance that I had when I was coming up called New West, and I believe it was an Aramis fragrance, and they no longer make that cologne, that fragrance. But that was one of the prettiest fragrances that you will ever smell, and I've been looking for it. Every time I find it, someone is selling it on like eBay for like $800. I don't think so, because you know, if you've had something for a long time and it's no longer being made, you can ask anything you want for it. Somebody wants it bad enough, they'll pay for it. So I'm not mad at you. This is really good. It's got a little bit of burger, like a little bit of lime in it, a little bit of lemon, but not too much. Like I said, it's a little bit creamy. It's a little bit sweet. It's really sexy, like real sexy. A woman could wear this. It's that sexy. It's like on that borderline of, what you got on? You know, like somebody got something on, like you be like, what you got on? What you wearing? It smells that good. This is really, really nice, you guys. I might keep this one for myself. This is called CEO Red. I like this one. I don't know. This is really good. Like, I am really, really impressed with the fragrances and colognes that I have been finding at Rainbow Shops. This is gorgeous. You know what I always say when I find something, no matter whether it costs 50 cents or $500, get you some. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is pretty enough. This is a gorgeous of enough scent where a male or female could wear this, you guys. This is delit. Like, I'm like, oh, what you say? I like this one. I think I might keep this one for myself. This is Color Me Badly saying thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate all of your love and support. If we haven't met each other like in real life, you know, over on Instagram, like fake real life, but it's, you know, Instagram. Find me over on Instagram. My tag is @colormebad_Lynn. I can't wait to meet you over there. Thank you for watching. Peace.